Hey, what's going on? How you doing today? So today, up on the roof of the house, knocking out, get my finger going the right way, knocking out that chimney flue. Getting ready to put in our new wood burner in the house, getting ready for winter. Knocking that flue out. That flue there was actually for a wood burner in the garage that is no longer up to code, and that's one of the first things I did when we bought this property is I ripped that out. I wanted the extra room in the garage and really didn't have any plans to be using a wood burner in the garage. So it's kind of cool being up here on the house, you know. Um, got, where are we at here? Here, there was this weird rock garden when we moved in. So I took that out, had some dirt hauled in. Out there's the garden there, chicken coop right there. Food plot is about right there. That goes all the way out there. So it's kind of cool to be up here on the roof. Now granted, I can't see very far, but it's cool that when you turn around, as far as you can see, we own it. I think that's pretty awesome. So we own all the way to this tree line here. We own a little bit out in there. We stop at the cornfield, but then when you turn this way, as far as you can see from here, we own. That's the driveway going out. And then over here, we own quite a ways over here. So we got the trailers down here. There's that pad I had put in when we moved in. So it's just cool being up here. This area here, I'm clearing out. I would like to put a pole barn there someday, but our plans kind of keep changing on what we want to do. So want to knock down these sycamore trees. Got the truck parked here. We bought this place, everything passed inspections obviously, or we wouldn't have bought it. And then I was mowing the other day out over the leach field, happened to pull the top off, and I was like, you know what, just so I know when it was done last, let's get the septic tank pumped out. Had those guys come out today. Really cool dude. Gave me a lot of knowledge, a lot of information, so it was pretty good. Glad that that's done. Don't have to do that for another 3 years probably. But I got the trailer stored down there for now. Truck over here is some area on the property that really needs attention. This shed just needs a paint job and some new siding right there, and I think that'll be a decent shed. That's just kind of where I store my tractor implements for now. I store the tractor in the garage because my truck won't fit. This little shed right here and all this area in here, I've been kind of just stashing metal we've been finding, scrap metal. So that shed is coming down once the leaves are off and I can see, and there's some more combine farm equipment back in here that's getting scrapped. But as you can see, it's just cool being up on the roof, backyard, fire pit, and then top of the house. House had a new roof not long ago. So it's just cool being up here, how far you can see. And this way we don't have any neighbors for, I want to say 2 miles until it runs into the river. So we're the only ones in this area. It's kind of cool. We do got a neighbor across the road down a little ways, and then across the street I have neighbors, but no one lives there. So pretty cool just being up here, just be able to walk around and know that all your hard work paid off for something, you know. Never thought I'd own this much property. And back here there's another 10 acres that I would eventually like to buy and then just keep buying. And I'd like to buy, someday I'd like to buy some of this land next to us. There's a 45-acre field here that wraps around out back. I'd like to just buy pieces and pieces of that as we go. So, but getting some stuff done. Let me show you inside this chimney flue here. Here's the one that was from the garage. This one's actually, I mean, it's got a crack in it, but it's in pretty good shape. This one over here, I just started knocking out. We're putting in a Drolet, I think that's how you say it, from Canada. High efficiency wood burner. So knocking this out, I have a chimney, stainless steel chimney liner on order, all the accessories. I got a masonry guy coming out to break out this top, fix a couple bricks, and he's gonna re-pour and re-grout all of this. So we are busy. But we've made a lot of progress. I think today marks the 6-month date since we bought this house and moved in. We bought it and moved in the next day, over the next couple days I should say. But a lot of work. Let me show you this. In front of the house, I had a load of dirt hauled in. I didn't get any video of this stuff. That's some mulch that was there. But I brought the grate up a little higher in the front of the house, trying to help with drainage. We are kind of a low point here. In the spring, we get some sitting water out there. There is a drainage ditch that the previous owner dug out there that helps. But got some dirt up, drug it out. I got to go through there and pick up some stuff. There's pieces of the chimney flue that I've been breaking out. But just staying busy. Oh, glory flying right there. Something else pretty cool. You see the chickens. They're usually not locked in the coop or the run. But funny story that I will get into in a minute. From yesterday, I got a little clip on the chickens. My wife said, I think 2 of these chickens have to be laying, but I'm not finding any eggs. So, funny story on that. That will be in the next clip. But I'll put that in on the end of this video. So, I got to put some seed in that this fall. I want to get the tractor out, level that out a little bit more. I got 1, 2, 3 stumps there that I'm supposed to be having someone come out to do a stump grinder. There's a stump on that end of the coop, on that end of the coop. So that's why those areas aren't mowed. And then right out here next to the IBC tote, we have our compost pile. Keeps shrinking, so that's good. I keep adding to it. Garden didn't take off this year. I ended up plowing it under. We got it in really late because this spring was just so weird. Sunflowers and corn are doing well, but the rest of it, I didn't add anything to that garden, any fertilizer or anything like that. And it's not great land, so the garden just kind of got tilled under. Then over here is an asparagus patch, and then the food plot, which is actually coming up. So we'll go do an update video on that food plot one of these days. But I just want to do a quick video while I was up here, getting some work done before I go to work. And I'm going to get back to work busting this out. And when I edit this, I'll add in the chicken clip from yesterday. So thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. And if you don't mind, hit that like and subscribe button. Well, we knew we had some chickens that were about the laying age. So let me show you what's going on. Don't judge right here. This is part of the property we have not cleaned up yet, and I got another roll off coming. But right there, wife set a live trap. That shed's got to come down. This is just junk and kind of a scrap area. I've been staging materials that we've been cleaning up this property. So this morning, there's a possum in that trap. I let the possum go. Some of our chickens, my wife's like, they should be laying any time now, but I haven't seen any eggs. So I let the possum go. Possum runs back over here, and here's an area that we've kind of been doing a little tree trimming and stuff. But the previous owners left that old burn barrel. So the possum runs through here, goes to jump in that burn barrel. All of a sudden I hear the most god-awful screeching sound. One of our chickens was in the burn barrel. She met the possum head on. They both scared each other. Possum took off running that way. Chicken took off running this way. And there's like 6 or 8 eggs in there. So, well, at least we found out one of our chickens is laying eggs. But really wasn't the way we intended on. So, Kenzie, you have any of them eggs? So, let's go take a walk. But this is exciting. But yeah, that's one of the first group of chickens we got right there, that Buckeye. I don't know how old they are, to be exact. Those ones right there that she's going to, those 4 from the second group we got, they're a little younger. And then all 3 of these are from the second group. Let me see one of those eggs.
Well, I shoved freckles in there.
Yes, we have a couple, we're pretty sure.
Look in there. There's 10 of them. I moved
10
them.
eggs. Those are cool eggs.
You have an Easter egg, Kens?
So, the one coming up the ramp is the one that
Laid 10 eggs.
yeah, has laid 10 eggs and went face to face with a possum. This other one here is the other Easter egger.
I think she's laying.
So we're gonna leave them locked in here for a day or two. Oops. She's like, let me out of
Go
here.
back to my trash can.
Now you're in here to lay eggs. No more for the trash can. Are you excited your chickens are laying eggs?
Surprise!
What about you, Mommy?
I'm surprised. I knew she was laying eggs.
We just couldn't find them.
No.
But we had an inch and a half of rain last night. It's still storming. About time we get it. So we're gonna go run some errands. Gotta go pick up some horse feed, some more bedding before I go to work. Oh, those are our 3 youngest chickens. Those are all Faverels. I think they're about 8 weeks old. So we got 3 different age groups right now. But it's exciting that the big ones are starting to lay eggs. My wife's rock wall project around the coop is looking good. She keeps redoing it, but we'll get there. So, all right, I just thought that was kind of crazy. Catch a possum, release the possum. Possum runs head to head with a chicken, and then we're like, oh, there's 10 eggs in there. So, all right, we're gonna run some errands, but I thought that was kind of a funny morning.
There's always something on this farm.
Yep, it's always something. You ready to go get horse food? All right. All right, take it easy.